Fight on!
Yo everyone, what is up? Welcome back to Top Tier Arcade. My name is Steve, and we're back in the spare bedroom in my apartment where I'm currently housing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pinball. This is going to be the long-awaited, finally, part 2, the cabinet. Now, if you haven't seen the past episodes, and what I've had to go through is what Adriana had to do, and we had to make this and rebuild this thing. I have a 9-part restore series in my top tier tech section if you want to check it out. How this came to be and how it looked and what we had to do to get it working and what I had to do. So if you want to check that out, it's a long one, but it's so worth it. I've learned so much about pinball, how things work, and just the logic behind it. Now, very proud to say I'm done. In my final restore, I said that there was a few things missing and I finished them. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut to that now, the 3 things I had left to do, which is lighting the buttons, adding the black mesh to where the holes are that was removed, and lighting the topper with the lights. So let's get to it. This is part 2, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pinball, and let's jump right to it. Let me show you what I've done, and we're kind of going to come back. I'll go handheld, and we'll go all around the machine. Alright, so why don't we take a look inside the cabinet, the ins and outs, and what I've done as well since the last restore video. So as promised, I took a little longer, but I had to use 2 of the bendy green LEDs. And what I've done is I've tied it in. I'm going to just put black tape there to cover it. Pretty neat. And then it looks, the end result looks pretty cool. Nice green LED. I ran the wire nicely, did a nice stable job there, as good as I can. Again, 2 LEDs there that bended in the green. So that's the 2. Here's the coin door. Inside of a Turtles. I mean, what more is there going to say? I do have the coin box there, of course. I'll show you the manual momentarily. But again, here's this inside. This came like this. I mean, this speaker is it's just a speaker. If I ever get find a sub cheap or something with a little more bass, I will change it, just the positive negative, and just replace it if I ever find one. If not, it doesn't matter because it sounds just a bit flat. Transformer regular in there. Everything looks normal. Here's another playfield. Again, these tags were here when I was putting them, when I was repopulating the playfield. Very normal. Like again, I've matched the turtles. See the colors there with all their faces. Here's the, again, a closer look of the blades that were meant for, it's the Ping Graphics version of the Ghostbusters generic, but it fits it perfectly. As far as the buildings, very similar to the 91-92 arcade game. And again, with the plastic right there. So that's what the inside of the game looks like. Let me show you now the mesh that I had to staple. And then further out in the cabinet. So there's under the cab. All right, so very easy. I've just taken the mesh and I've used the staple gun. Stapled it there. A couple of new fresh ones on the bottom. Looks good. It's tight. Looks like it was when it was factory, which is nice. Easy. Now, last is to do the top. And I'm going to show you that in just a sec. So we're just about done. Okay, so last thing that was missing, I didn't end up going with the cone like this, like those spotlights, because again, I needed a flasher. It was overheating, so I did it this way, pointed it down, and so I just did it like this, pointing to Donatello, and then that to Michelangelo. I had to bend the shit out of it, but it worked, so I'll show you in a sec how that works, and of course, the LED flash. LED strip on the GI consistently on. So those were the 3 things I had left. I just actually used my soldering gun to burn that, and I did one more for there, but I'm waiting. See that screw? But I'm waiting. That's the only thing I need to complete this perfect is this plastic. and it's going to be a quick one. All I'll do is undo those couple screws, put it on, and we're done within 3 minutes. So last thing, but again, I'll get that. But let's go around the cabinet and talk about it. All right, so as you just seen, that was the final things I had to do. It took a little longer than expected as always, but works well. So let's get right to it. Gun bottom from the top, new caster, it's all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, slides beautifully. I painted all the legs. I painted this bar. Now the light really shows it, but in person you can't really see. But I just did a spray paint there. I changed the housing here for the plunger. Got rid of all the rust. Spray painted that. I have this is a custom sticker I did. High res shot of the posters from the movie. If you guys need this, email me or message me or email me, and I'll email it to you with the file, and then you just cut it out. So very easy. It's on a back sticker. And again, that's in my restore video right here. Now, in the light, you can see it worse, but in person, you can't really. There used to be a huge hole here. I bonded that. I painted it again the first time painting. Did an all right job. Again, it looks, with the light, it looks evident. In normal play, I've asked people, where did I do Bondo? They don't see it. But again, it's my first attempt, not bad. And but that's that. So that's done. I laminated the scorecards and all that. Clean the cabinet. This is the Ghostbusters pin graphics. Like it's the, I guess, unlicensed one, which fit the theme perfect. Because look, the buildings. If you remember the Ninja Turtles arcade machine, it's that background. It also suits that plastic right in there in the back. Plus on the DMD. When you're playing, it shows the building, so so that fits. Again, Adriano did an amazing job, professionally, beautifully done. Double, triple coated mylar. Excuse me. Now I'm blanking. Jeez. Gloss coat or whatever it's called. Now I'm blanking. Anyway, a clear coat, that's it. Did a few layers of clear coat. New sticker, which is interesting because the Marco Special Tools, it's actually a little thin, like it's missing a little. So you can see, like 1 in 100 games, the ball will get stuck right there, but very rare, doesn't matter. Added spotlights, there it is. Again, you'll see this all in the restore video. So added spotlights that spot that white. Added brand new toys that are from the movie. As you can tell, there's Donatello to match the plastic there. Raphael, they have all their toys. There's Splinter hanging out. And then there's Casey Jones there. Michelangelo's hanging out. April's there with her mic. Leonardo, the foot soldier. And then Shredder's just hanging out in the trough. Added the bubble here to get the angle right. I still have to get a leveler to make sure it is. What else? I'll turn it on momentarily. You'll see the color DMD back glass looks amazing. As you can see, that's the topper that I got. Let's go to the back. Let's go to the side first. Side is damn near mint. I would say 9 out of 10, if not even more, 9.5. It looks beautiful. Again, you've seen the front. Let's see the other side. Looks beautiful. Again, we'll hit the side, the back box. Looks nice. Let's go to the actual back. Now I had to replace. So there's the back there. Nothing really to see. This is a new sticker from Marco Specialty as well. I got caught, and as you can see, I ripped it a little bit. Kind of looks like it's old, but whatever. So that looks nice there. The only reason I'm covering it just so because it's obviously I'm outside. I don't want it to get sun faded. And then that's the grill I added there. Power, nothing really to see, so I'm going to just cover that. And then again, when I get a house, I'll of course remove it. So that's the back, nothing crazy to see. You've seen inside, I've showed you. What I'll do is I'll put you down momentarily, and I will I'll show you in the back box and where I did the mods for the for the topper. So let's take the back glass off and see what's behind there. All right, so the back glass is off. As you can tell, I've pretty much for the most part wiped this down. There were lines from the incandescents years ago. This is the Boston Pinball green colored DMD. Open that. I have, I don't want to take the speaker off, but I have, as you can tell in there, I have the lit speakers. There's the controller right there. And these light up, I'll show you momentarily. That's where I did the wiring for the topper. And again, pretty neat. I mean, yes, I can run the lines all around there, but I'll make the hell of it. And then, but everything works, everything's tied in. So what I've done really quick is, again, each one, as you'll see in the last videos, each one's tied to a different flasher. So when the game's going on, you hit a jackpad, it flashes, and then the Play Pinball Dude is consistent, and it's on the, it's on one of the GI, so, or one of the one that's on always. So there's that. I'm gonna get the staple gun and just staple 1 and 2 there. I forgot that. Anyways, that's where those 2 alligator clips, that's where I'm running the speaker. As you can see, normal back glass. Now I do have the button cell battery I got from Todd from TNT Amusements, and Frank, the guy who designed it, his team member. I don't, because again, my workspace is limited and I don't have, like, yes, I've been soldering here and there, and yes, I could do it. But again, I don't have a flat surface. It gets a little too much. I'll do it when I move out. I've replaced the batteries already. Have I? Yeah, I've replaced the batteries. No, I haven't. The batteries are until 2024. So they were replaced, I think, 6 months before I bought it, or a year. Which again, they're good for another like 10 years. It doesn't matter. I mean, I check them every week. Excuse me, every 6 weeks. I'll check to make sure there's any leakage. If there's anything I see, that's gone immediately. But anyways, I'm going to replace that with the button cell later on. Again, a little messy in here. This is where, again, if you've seen, I labeled everything, putting it back together for the first time. I didn't want anything to go missing. So very standard back glass. Decent job as far as being organized on the topper. So that's very standard what's in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the back glass on. I'm going to put the back glass on, and I won't put the glass on though yet, and then later I'll put it just to kind of show it one time, just to show you guys again what I've done with the lighting. Alright, so let's turn the game on just to see how it looks and sounds. So it yells out, which is cool as soon as you turn it on. So again, there's the consistently lit middle, and then again when it hits the GI in certain shots, the orange and the purple flash back and forth. Beautiful in the back. Actually, when it's flashing, it almost looks like it's 3D. It's a glass. It's an actual glass. It's not a translit. There is the top tier arcade. There's the green green LED mini DMD from Boston Pinball. There's the speaker grills and going in all of the turtles headbands and the foot soldiers. Let's be honest, the green kind of died, so I just improvised and did it all the colors of the turtles headband and the foot soldiers, which are featured in the games. Everything is nice and lit up by super bright LEDs, both from Pinball Life and mainly from oh shit. I can't remember. It's in my it's one of my videos where I light them in the restore. I'm blanking where I got them from, but anyways, it was in Allentown. They were great. So again, you can see everything's beautifully bright and lit up. Again, there's April there, nice lit up. Michelangelo goes up and down. Again, that's the new toy. Casey Jones is hanging out by his plastic. Splinters there, like, what's up? Raphael's protecting both. And again, beautifully lit up. GI, super bright. It looks great. Again, spotlights to really focus on the playfield, which is good. It doesn't drown out the colors here. Again, there's Donatello, nice and close. There's the foot soldier. There's Leonardo. There is Splinter, Shredder, and then the Bubble. So yeah, and then again, I also did the plastics, put them in the oven, saved some time and money there. Again, a little, not 100% little things here, but honestly, around 90% good enough. Yeah, so and then, you know, as you can tell, it's the turtle's headbands when it's here. So when it's dark and it lights up, it's very evident. The only thing, again, I'm missing is that one Michelangelo plastic. If anyone has it, please let me know. I'll buy it from you no matter what, as long as the cost is reasonable, but I'll pay a little more because I know I need it. I was actually, oh, there's the lit buttons. Beautifully lit, green. Two LEDs doing that, so beautifully lit green. And again, the front. So, plays very well. Let me just press start so you can kind of see everything just going nuts. And then see, there's the flasher, which never was before. And then when I hit that million on the green right there on the right, Donatello will go nuts, it'll flash, and then also when I hit the pop-up verse, he'll go. So just to kind of show you, and I'm sorry if I'm not doing it smooth here. See, you know, let me see if I can get it. Ah. Try to hit the pop. One second. Right. So everything's working, beautiful. New flipper rebuilds, new plastics, new everything. Again, the only little thing now is that one little stupid plastic, which again is just broken off the edges over the years, which is always very common in these games. Again, nice and bright. Oh, for those of you who don't know, see that 50K right there? That was never lit before, which was strange. So I lit that and I tied it to the, I guess the 40,000. Yeah, the one before. So I tied it to that, so that's at least lit. That was never lit before, a little more light. Again, everything looks absolutely beautiful. It plays, it's super fun. Oh, that sticker, I added that. What else? I mean, everything was pretty much redone. Added new balls, chrome. All the figures have a weapon. There's that like thing and whatever that is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what more to say. This is the cabinet in and out. Did I show you the serial number? The serial number, it's there. Oh, let me see if I can get it inside. It's there. I'm gonna have to turn the light on. Anyways, I'll put the serial numbers there. Everything matches. It's Canadian as well. I showed this in my very first pickup. If you guys want to see it, I guess Coin Bucket. Ed Robertson gave me that. Thank you, Ed. So that looks great. The tripod, and here's the manual that came with it. I bound it and put it in the rings. The pinball ones I'm putting on this one. I did it where I keep the schematics. This is actually come in handy. And you know, so I have the manual again. In my first pin. I kind of just read it, like I go through parts, kind of understanding, you know, the rules. We're going to get into the rules on the game review next. Again, that's going to be part 3. But what else haven't I showed you? If you guys have any feedback, anything about it, let me know. Yeah, I mean, everything, it's just ready to be played now and enjoyed, finally. Oh, I chromed this out the best I could. Yeah, I could have polished it more, but I know that looks, yeah, it does look bad from here. But I get in person, it's not that bad. But it was like almost like black and rusted when I first got it. So, you know what, it was just the cream I used. Again, a lot of details and a lot of lengthy discussions and show and tell in my restore part. But yeah, like I said, that's the Ninja Turtles. Don't want to keep going on about it. Let me set you up. I'm going to put the glass on, put it in its place, and we're going to be done. And then we'll set you guys off. So if I missed anything, if you guys want me to show you something else, let me know. But everything works. It accepts Canadian and American quarters. It also takes Canadian loonies. It was a Canadian game. You can always put that to quarters if you wanted and change the setting, but no need. Temporary keychain Mike gave me one. But I'm very happy and very, very proud of it. Anyways, let me set you guys up, put the glass on, put it in its place, push it back, and see what's up moving forward. Well, everyone, there you have it. That was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 2, the cabinet. We looked at it in and out, as you can see, so many modifications to a pin that's usually not that desirable, and often laughed at with my pinball guys. Again, I'm wearing the shirt to represent, and I'm going to be wearing this shirt throughout the series, Part 3, 4, and 5. It will be different days, but again, I'll just have it on the side and throw it on as a homage to the Turtles. What we've done, it's been a great accomplishment. As you can tell, it's absolutely stunning. Lit buttons. I know, again, it's a not big desired game, but now that, you know, the more that people see it and are like, hey Steve, cool, they want to play it. Huge fans with my wife's female friends, and a lot of my guys that grew up with it, they love it. My younger cousins, like, yo, it's still hip, you know, it's really cool. And it looks beautiful, I love it. This was my first. It was again one of my top 4, but we'll get into that when I start doing my memories. Now again, it's going to be limited memories, but there are some, and the reasonings why. Plus, next video we're going to be doing the game review. I'll go through the game, take the glass off, show you some rules. It's not that deep of a game. It's very shallow, but it's fun, it's quick, it's great for tournaments, and it just, you know, it's a quick game that, you know, when my wife's like, yo, I got to do my hair and shower, you know, we got 15 minutes before we gotta go, I'm on it, play a couple of games, and I'm gone. Whereas as far as The Hobbit, it's the reverse. Hey, you got an hour? Hang out. So it's a quick game. I love it. We'll get into that next. Let me turn the lights off as much as I can. I know it's still kind of daytime. Just for you guys to get a understanding. Shit, it looks really, really cool at night. Beautifully lit up. Again, there's that. Oh, those look great. You know, this is the first time I'm going to turn it on at night. Again, later on, you know, maybe I'll show it. Oh, when I'm playing. When I do gameplay, I'll do it with lights on and off, and I'll show you guys, but that's in the next few videos, so stay tuned. Lit buttons, cool. It even omits there. I know the glare is terrible, but there it is. Lit buttons, blue, purple. Again, you already know all the Turtles, and play pinball dudes. Again, you can't. I know with the light, like, it looks almost faded, but in real life, you read it perfectly. So did a lot to this that no one's ever done before. Personally, I think it's the most pimped out and modded Ninja Turtles that I've ever seen. I'm going to be posting it in a few websites just to give a couple guys ideas and moving forward. So I'm not going to ramble on. I've already done so. Very proud of it. Very fun. Very great. I have to move the glass over. See the you can see it. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Again, I'm going to be releasing videos every week. Part 3, 4, and 5 are coming. Game review, the memories of this in the gameplay. Again, we're going to be smoking in Part 4 and giving you the review in Part 3, and of course playing in Part 5. So if you haven't had a chance again to subscribe, please do so. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for taking the journey for those that have with me. Thank you for your patience, your kind words, your feedback, and limited critique, but it's a good thing. That's how I learn. Don't really take offense that much. I've been through a lot of hell this year anyway. So, all right, guys, thanks for checking out Top Tier. It's been a pleasure. If you need anything from me, please comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. You guys are a fan of pinball and a game that's rarely seen. Tell your friends if they like. If not, all the best. Take care.